What's going on, everybody? New episode. We are staring at ground zero of our new pipeline for our OmegaCo factories. I know last episode kind of left you all on almost like a cliffhanger, but I figured this was going to take some time, and I don't like it when my episodes go any more than like 25-30 minutes. Most of you don't watch that far anyway, so we're going to go ahead and pick up right where we left off, dive right into the action here. For those of you that don't know or did not watch my previous video, we actually went ahead and got the extraction division here on our OmegaCo HQ. And we are down in the dumps for workers. So let's address that first. I'm thinking we're probably going to need some... I think we got some issues here. They're pretty ticked off, and I don't know why. But, let's see. Services... If we had a little park level. Let's do that first, and then we'll add some more residents in, because we got to make sure we have enough workers. Otherwise, we're gonna have some problems. We need ore. I know you do. That's why we're here. We're here to help. Okay, so let's get this pipeline underway, and everything will come back to the way it was, where everyone's happy and thus. So. Let's take a look. You know what? Let's pause this for a second here. Let's really take a look at this, people. So you need the pipeline, and this is going to be our Omega area. We're going to add another a plant over here too. We're going to take out this water. This is going to be kind of our Omega area here. So having a pipeline through here, I'm guessing this is the connector. Yes, that could be quite an issue. Right. We're not getting very far. This mega tower is in slap dab in the way. Wow, definitely didn't know that. Definitely didn't know that. Huh. Can we do anything with this? Or we're gonna have to move. Oh, wait. What's that? I know I'm quiet, but I'm thinking, because this could be a real problem if we gotta move everything here. Oh, we got it. Yes. All right, people. Alright, so we have to keep that in mind when we put our other Omega factories down, because, you know what, we got some money here. Let's put down another factory. This way we can kind of connect everybody together. Everybody to their lifeline here is what we're going to call this. Let's add it, because we're going to need it anyway. Let's put it, because let's see, that connector is on the back, and... Can we see it? Okay. Good. Making progress already. Let's see. And let's bring this on down. Cannot draw through roads or place buildings. Somebody told me that, so you know what we'll have to do? We'll have to make some overpasses. Or actually, better yet, we have an overpass right here. This is going to be fun, and this is again why I kind of left last episode off with almost like a cliffhanger, because I knew that this was going to be... I knew this was going to be as easy as you guys think, so... we will do it together, and this is what you all have to look forward to. Fortunately, we have plenty of money here to play around with, plenty of time to play around with. So, I want to try to get an idea of where we're going to go with this. This is going to have to essentially become I guess we can run the pipeline. This is going to be out of control. I think we'll be okay. We can get it What we'll do is we'll run it here. We're going to have to raise this up. We'll run it down here along here. It'll come back down this way. We'll run it down along here. And then I guess we'll have to come maybe down this way. And then we can connect it. Okay. Sounds like a plan, right? Okay, good. Everyone's on board. This is going to help a lot, though. I promise. This is... Well, I don't know. I've never done it, but it sounds like it's going to help. Let's check. And we can connect this one up, too. All right. Now we got room for maybe another plant out here somewhere or down over here. So looking pretty good. Okay, so let's raise this up. Wouldn't that be funny if they came out with this type of stuff before they did the road tool? That would be just like Max's. Let's see. M. I wonder why you can't go underground with this. But that wouldn't make it that interesting if you could. I did read one of you guys' comments, I'm not sure who it was, but where someone did tell me this already, and I didn't believe them, I'll be honest. I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. They wouldn't do that to us, but oh, they did. They sure did. Okay. This is probably going to have to go. Or be relocated. Let's do that real quick, lack. And we have enough control in that, but just for the time being, we'll do that. Because this is going to have to be gone. Nice knowing you. Okay, my screen started to shake. I thought there was going to be an earthquake. I'm going to try to keep this as far away from the road as I can. I wonder how much this stuff costs. I'm not even paying attention. No, it's not too bad. Right around the fusion plant. Alright, so we're going to go right down over here. And we can actually leave it. We can actually do it over here, too. Let's run it right through that hard line there. Let's not play any games here. I don't want to be messing with this later on. My phone does not stop beeping with notifications. I'm so tired of it. And it's never anything important. It's always like JC's Pennies asking me if I want to join their credit card. Sorry if you guys hearing that. That's why I'm saying that, because the thing keeps going off. Where's my plant? All right. Sorry, I'm a little bit beside myself here. I'm trying to get this thing working, and I'm excited. I'm just as excited as you guys are. Alright, so let's see. This would be a nice straight shot here. Whoops. Is that straight? Not quite. I want it to be nice and straight. Look straight. Alright, let's hook it up now. Maybe we can just do it over here. That looks all derp. Sorry guys, but again, I don't want to have to do this again. I want it to be permanent. Permanent fixture in the city, just like a landmark. Okay, now let's do it. Seems like it should be a little easier than this. But having to realize that once this thing is laid down, you're not going to want to mess with it. It does something to your brain. There we go. We'll get a nice little sweeping action here. Right around the power plant. Okay. You see my problem? You guys see what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so let's see. This is where we're going to put the first one. Now, anywhere along this little resource pad here is going to be good. I want to make sure. Okay, we got nothing. Okay. So let's just do 2. For 20 grand each. Let's just do 2. All right. See, looks good. Right along the right along the ridge. Let's play ball. All right, now it's gonna cry for control net. I'm strongly believing that. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, kind of hard to say if it looks good or not, just because we're kind of limited. We didn't have it researched right off the get-go, so just like the rail connection, it's kind of tough to lay it down the way you want it and where you want it, because you got to kind of take everything out. The rail is actually a lot easier than that, because the rail you can go through roads. I mean, this here you can't even go through roads. But right, yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Okay, so the reason why we're so in the dumps with profit is because we took out our ore plant and our Omega production stopped. As you can see here, they don't have any ore. Now that should change fairly quickly once this stuff opens up here and our pipeline gets underway. I'm very, very excited. More excited than I've been since I started this city here. I added a park layer here because they were really upset, and actually we paused it right before it was done being constructed. So we'll see how that works out. Our area up here, our residential, is coming along beautifully. Everyone seems to be very happy. There's no real pending issues. We added a high-end Wilmot Pavilion commercial building and a Crown Cinema, so that's nice. And pipeline looks pretty decent. And then we have room for expansion, so if we wanted to, we can put maybe another one out here somewhere, or anywhere along this pipeline, maybe over here. We can put another Omega factory, or even over here. So I left it kind of open, so we're connected. It doesn't look all too shabby. It actually has got, like, you can kind of hear it too. A little connector there. What's this over here? Repair shop, huh? Boy, this thing is noisy. Alright, I'm kind of anxious to get this thing up and running here. Alright, so it's pulling the oil, not so much ore. Maybe we don't have that much ore over here. No, there is. There's ore right there. There's ore and oil. So let that be a lesson to you for those of you that are trying to make an OmegaCo city. Make sure prior to starting that you've got, and this is, you know, this is talking towards those who would like to use the pipeline. Make sure you've got areas of the city that have both oil and ore, oil and ore on top of each other. I'm not sure if that kind of goes hand in hand, because I've never really taken time to appreciate that. For the most part, though, just make sure you do. This city is actually well balanced. That's why I wanted to use it. It's got a little bit of everything. So, and we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. Beautiful. Now, once this thing gets, once they start getting up and running, we will, our profits will come along. Next order of business, I wanted to add this next mega tower. I'm thinking right over here should be a nice, beautiful spot for it. And we are going to, we'll do another apartment level one. Right there. And we'll let that come up. Our OmegaCo HQ is doing absolutely nothing right now because all of our production has since stopped due to that most recent issue there with where I had to pause everything and we ran basically out of everything. I don't see much need for this anymore. I mean, I'll leave it up just for the time being. But once we took out our ore plant and now we have this, I don't think... I'm wondering why there's no ore being pulled out of the ground. You know? 24 tons a day. Let's add another one of these. And another, and another, and another. Alright, hopefully that comes along. This building right here, I have no idea what the deal is with this one here, but it either burns to the ground, blows up, goes out of business. What else? I mean, it's just out of control. Like, this building has built up, demolished at least 10 times since the city has started. And to go figure, everything else is doing fairly well, but that building right here is like a curse. So we'll see if actually now it's coming up again. Let's see if it actually stands and doesn't get bulldozed or blown up in a short course of time, because it's starting to get a little bit out of hand now. All right. Let's check our demands. We are in the need for more residents, which I knew was going to happen once we put all these factories in. Let's check and what's a decent plot for some more residential. Let's check. Let's put this on straight edge. So we can put some more residents out here. And maybe a couple down over here. Nice little room for a home out here. And these people up here are going to have a nice, pretty nice view of everything, you know. This is going to be a nice little spot for the wealthy. We're making huge profits. Are we up and running yet? Why is it not pulling ore out of the ground? That is really starting to get me a little concerned. I mean, really, what has taken so long? The oil is not an issue. You know? It says that it's extracting it. 4.9 tons a day. Maybe it's extracting it and pumping it through. Maybe there's no surplus, you know? I don't know. I really don't. But that's a concern because everything's not up and running yet. I almost want to put that ore plant back down. I demolished it in thinking that this was the only suitable spot for it, but now I'm to the point where our money is really, it's almost like a problem here. Now we've got no electricity. Normal day in the life of Simcity here. Yeah, who'd have thought you can put a fusion power plant in and not too long later need money, or need a upgrade, I should say. Got your back. So just to give you an idea, all we did, we were at almost 500,000 simoleons, and this is all a live tutorial for you all. 500,000 simoleons. All we did was add an additional OmegaCo factory, put in the pipeline, right, and add in 5 extraction pods and this thing, and we are to the point where we need a loan, you know. So this stuff costs a lot. Before you decide on upgrading, make sure you've got a pretty decent surplus, because then you won't be faced with having to do what I just did and take out a bond measure. I think we'll be okay once this thing starts working the way it should. I think we're going to be okay. In just the time of need, I'm going to add our ore plant back again because I don't want there to be any real issues. We're going to just kind of put this back to the way it was until that thing gets up and running. What is this? That is new. Augmented ore shaft? I've never seen that. I've never seen an augmented ore shaft. Please tell me if that's new, because I definitely have not seen that before. Alright, for right now, we can add... Well, actually, we probably don't have any money to add it. But... Close now hiring. Let's speed it up here a little bit. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of my drink here. My throat is getting extremely dry. And just so you guys know, I will be bankrupt in 7 hours. 8 hours. Well, it was 7. Now it's 8. I don't care. I'm having fun. Everything's going to work itself out. Everything will work itself out. 6 hours. T-minus 6 hours. This is what happens when you've got a whole city built up on Omega. And, you might actually have to send money from the other city. I'm almost thinking this could be a bug. Because I don't understand. We put it down here. The Omega resources here, or excuse me, the ore resources are plentiful. You know? I mean, it's not like there's no ore. And it's just not producing. Can we get some ore over to these people so they can get up and running again, please? Please, I'm begging you. I should have never taken that ore plant out. Pretty please? Or maybe it's just the extraction is so slow. Hallelujah! Alright, now turn back on our plants, please. Thank you. Purple Haze, come on back. Thank you. Now some of our businesses can come back to life, because that's what our profits were all here, you know? Or no, here. Remember we had 12 or 13,000 in profits? Now it's 0. Man, that is quite upsetting. Please learn from this, ladies and gentlemen. Please learn from this. Alright, hopefully this will start to come back. We need this number to grow right here. Hopefully it takes some time. Well, hopefully it won't take some time. Hopefully it's immediate action here. At least we got our plants running again. Thank you, Jesus. Ooh, we could all take a deep breath, because I was actually kind of panicking there. I was panicking. Petroleum HQ now unlocked. I don't think we need to waste any space or time on that. I don't think it's of any help to us at this point. And we have full storage in oil. Alright. So, let's focus. Let's get back to NRC. Our profits are coming back. Okay. Oh, man. That was a rush right there. Who says simulation games can't be a rush? Okay. So, moving back to what we were doing. Let's check our demands. Apartment level. Let's add it. Alright, let's get some people. Let's get some workers in here, people. Alright, fusion plant. Everything's okay. How's our control net? We're back in the green. How's our control net? Struggling a little bit. We can buy some, though. Let's buy it. I don't want there to be any more issues for right now. If we need to buy control net for now, it's okay. We'll add some more of these nodes in here. Alright. Alright. We've got a surplus. And we've got a surplus. And what did I just say about this building right here? What did I just say? I don't know what keeps destroying it. Is it hazmat or what? But I knew that thing was going to blow itself up. They've got bad management there. I really believe that they have poor management. They need to go into the yellow pages and find some talent, because poor and uncareful planning. Okay, so and here we go again. Let's try it again, people. All right, so yesterday we only produced 643. Today we're up to 19. Oil is definitely not going to be an issue with this. As you can tell, oil is produced at extreme rates compared to the ore. We have an oil reserve here, and we have a full oil plant. Now, with our ore mine, with those new advanced drillers or whatnot, hopefully we can actually get a surplus in that. And for right now, we're just going to kind of leave this the way it is. I don't want to touch it. Like, I don't really want to do anything with it. The only thing left to add is a global market Vital pad, and this is going to actually probably be the more advanced part of it, because that's going to require the new upgrade to the Omega HQ for the commerce division, and I don't foresee that happening anytime in the near future. But this is, I guess, that last upgrade that we would need to unlock the Vital pad. Let's see what that's all about. Hopefully we will get there. Definitely not in this episode, but hopefully we will. And also we want to work on the drones. That's going to be our focus, hopefully, on maybe the next episode. We're going to try to kind of sort out what we're going to do with the processors, if we're going to import them, or what we're going to do. I'm just happy to see our profits back. Maybe we'll make some money and pay off these loans that we had to take out. And that just goes to show those bonds, man, that can really bail you out. And definitely advise for you to use those if you get to the point where your city is going to go bankrupt. Because once it goes bankrupt, it's a complete uphill battle for quite some time. But let's go ahead and hang up this episode. We're about 28 minutes in. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This has been a fun-filled episode. We've got our pipeline down. We've got our extraction division, or extraction factories here, pulling ore and oil out of the ground and delivering it all the way across the city to our Omega district down over here. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see everyone next time.